You can't live in it, or even touch it for that matter. But virtual real estate could be the next frontier. Investors are pouring millions into space in digital worlds. By some estimates, virtual land sales in the metaverse hit $500 million in 2021. That number is expected to double by the end of this year. Consumer brands from Samsung to Nike are hopping on, hoping to get a piece of the advertising pie.
Brands follow users, right? Where are users spending their time? And we know it's online, and now it's in form factors like the metaverse and like real estate in these kind of worlds, right? The benefits, is simple. I would say the flip side is if you don't do this, you risk falling off the trend curve.
The result? Concerts you can attend from any corner of the world, and retail experiences that look just like the real thing. Experts say this is just the beginning of what virtual land parcels in the metaverse could be used for.
It's not just retail that's gone big online, people are also starting to hang out with their friends on other virtual platforms like gaming platforms. So you'll go onto Animal Crossing or Roblox or Fortnite, and not just to connect with people who play games with you, but really just to hang out, listen to music, do stuff that you would do in the physical world, but it's just easier. It will become, I think, increasingly something that people don't just resort to because they can't travel and can't see people in real life, but something that they move in and out of, virtual to the physical, to the virtual to the physical, and in more of a seamless way.
This Singapore-based virtual real estate firm is hoping to help more people enter the space. It aims to build over 100 land parcels across various virtual worlds for entertainment, community, and corporate events, as well as virtual company HQs and even a gym.
We're looking to translate their brand, bring their gym into the metaverse, perhaps one of the first gyms in the metaverse, and create awareness in terms of fitness, and basically create events as well and activations for them to organize kind of like a walkthrough or like a boot camp of sorts.
Some corporations are asking, local companies, even SMEs, they're also asking, what's this metaverse space? Then we're telling them, for as low as a couple of $1,000s, you could effectively lease a land, a metaverse land, and then you can have our development team to help you to build up something that looks like your corporate office. Bring your clients there, have your client meetings in the space compared to just another boring Zoom meeting. So a real world parallel would be like a REIT, a real estate investment trust. So where everybody pulls the money in together, we continue to grow the asset.
JP Morgan estimates that the average parcel of virtual land doubled in price in the second half of 2021, jumping from $6,000 in June to $12,000 by the end of the year, driven largely by Facebook, now Meta's announcement that it would focus on what it sees as the future of the internet. Proponents say it's all about first mover advantage and being part of what could be a defining feature of Web 3.0.
If you're early, two things happen, right? You learn much quicker and you get feedback much faster and you kind of become better. The second is you do become associated and affiliated as being a brand that is at the cutting edge of tech, right? Which is what Gen Z and all these generations, they like to associate with brands that are quick, on the ball. They really like technology, and they want to associate as well with brands like that.
There are currently 4 main metaverse sites where real estate is being snapped up. Demand is created through artificial scarcity of resources.
In many of these virtual lands, they have designed for the lands to be limited supply. So the limited supply essentially helps to increase the value of the land. It is designed such that more cannot be added later. And rarity essentially contributes to appreciation, right? Just like what happens to Bitcoin.
Some warn that speculation and hype is driving prices up, creating what could be the next big bubble.
A lot of this has gone up too fast, too quickly. And it's just because of pure initial excitement of a new kind of way of doing things. Usually these things correct, right? In a form that weeds out the bad actors, weeds out the players that are not great in the space, and the good ones remain and they continue building. That's typically how you see any sort of market evolve.
Like all asset classes, they're going to be booms and they're going to be busts. And I would say for a retail investor, for someone who's just hanging out there, I think it's one thing to drop a few $100s, get your own virtual home, invite your friends over to hang out on a Sunday, buy some nice furnishings for your virtual home. But it's quite another to sink some real money into what is basically still an unregulated virtual environment.
Experts say there's simply no way to tell at this early stage if investing in virtual real estate will pay off. So investors should exercise caution. The success of the endeavor will depend on improving the user experience with better hardware and interfaces, and on the ability to seamlessly connect between not just the physical and virtual worlds, but also between various metaverses as well.